Have you seen what we've got here? We've got a cobbled floor and a repaired section. That's what me and Steve were just discussing. Is that because they had horse-drawn carts down here?
Very possible.
Right, so a bit further along on this level of continuum, we've come to this this plate, which
Even better.
yeah. So this is it's getting into a bit of a maze mine now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're returning to one of the drives that we, or in the direction of the drives that we was at earlier, when we first saw the two tubs. Which is the, well, that's good. That's brought us like full circle round again, hasn't it?
Well, then look at these here.
That's definitely older, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely older with the shape of it.
There's a brick by foot. It says Huddersfield Brick Company.
Just there, yeah. Looks to be several of them underneath there. So here looks to be an old cobble and brick pathway. Steve just gone on to recce that way. This direction we think looks like much older workings because they're not as large and uniform as you can see where Tom is. And we've got a lot of iron now coming through, as you can see on the ceiling. It's beginning to form iron stalactites. Better examples there. Yeah, have you seen what we've got here? We've got a cobbled floor and a repaired section. That's what me and Steve were just discussing. Is that because they had horse-drawn carts down here?
Very possible. What's that brick there?
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield Brickworks. Down here,
Yeah.
there's a cross cut, and I can see there like the end of it. Must be another opening somewhere.
Right, we'll take a look at that then before we continue down that, what looks to be older workings. Right, so a bit further along on this level of continuum, we've come to this this plate, which would have been a turntable for the carts. Because we keep coming to crossroads, it's going to enable them to move the carts to where they want in the mine.
You know his way back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, take a look at the turntable on the right hand side. Yeah, this goes off in a couple of directions here as well, don't it?
So if you look off to your left now, you see it's there like.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Let's just have a...
Somebody that has to ride something.
I know, that spoiled it, hasn't it? Look at that.
Brilliant.
And we've got some daylight ahead, as well as several offshoots. This is a real rabbit warren now.
Yeah.
Wood. Some old rope. I think this is going to be a return trip already, this.
Well, you might find a lot of it's a repeat of itself, but It's worth seeing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It might be something, like you said, like some old artefact hiding away.
We've got the rail there
Yeah.
on its side. And then ahead you possibly can just make out we've got daylight. But it's in every direction. Real grid system that makes it quite easy to get lost. Right, so as we saw earlier when we saw the gated entrance at the side. Looks drier, doesn't it? Oh yeah, you'll get out of that, I think, if you go to the left hand side. Yeah, yeah. So that's reassuring to know that there's more than one way in and out.
To be honest, this is what this mine's going to be, and it's just going to crosscut.
Drive, crosscut, drive, crosscut.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we've got some more fossilised areas. Yes. Tree bark in it.
Yeah, so.
Looks like it.
Come on.
Oh wow.
I don't think they're rails.
Yeah, the rails, aren't they? Yeah. So it's had roof supports with rails on top, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's something different again. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's had the rails up on the ceiling for supports.
Yeah, seen that a bit in floor span mines.
I've
Calcium stone mines.
I've seen it in facet as well.
Section. I'm intrigued actually to see what this comes out like and pours off my husband dropping across the lane, so it's up to me. Sorry about that, folks. So I'll do another drive down there.
This is what I mean. This is going to be more than one visit here.
It is.
Because
it needs to be a bit drier outside. Yeah, well, this is just flat wall in here, so.
wow.
When we get out, I'll show you the other way that I came into it and see if that's any easier.
The iron dripping from the ceiling, forming these iron pools.
It's nearly 11:30.
No, keep going. We'll stop in a few minutes and have a drink and some a bite to eat. Right, so we are now on another main drive. It's blocked that way. It would possibly, but if you think about it, if that's just a blockage, you could get around that by going back on ourselves and doing those side those cross cuts.
This looks more like the workings that we came into.
Yeah, this may bring us to where we saw the first carts that were upright on the rails.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. We've got a big split in the ceiling there. Let's put in the stress on that wood. And that wood is it's so saturated it's bending quite easily. So I don't want to hang about too much there. Okay. That's interesting there. Yeah, that's from that shell thing In a lot of the stone mines you get that in a square pattern,
All right.
like a repeating squares going smaller and smaller.
Right.
Right, so we might be
Oh, is that white stuff or is it?
no, this is a new one. Wow, look at this. I mean, have you ever seen colours like that?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. That's so God, dude, we're taking this journey down this bit. But what is it? It's being deposited. It looks like it possibly goes on to a collapse there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or it doesn't go much further on than beyond the woodwork.
I wonder what that white stuff is.
You'd first think calcite, wouldn't you? That's the first when you see white calcite, but as Tom said, you need limestone, don't you?
Yeah, but I wonder if it's something to do with clay.
You've got some more fossilised stone there with the imprints. I mean, we may end up ultimately on that same patch of let Tom catch up, because there's a possibility this could be bad earth.
Saying that, I'm only 58. Far off 60, so. Wow. Is that like water again?
No,
It's
not different.
water. Real. Milky it is. Yeah, I wonder if it's something to do with clay. I don't know what this white stuff is. I really don't. See, you won't get calcite because you've no line for it to filter through, so
No, but you'll have something in clay, I would think.
obviously.
I don't think it's that conscious. When I went down that tunnel, it was simply from the milk you could hear it. I wondered if it would go under the
wow.
like that.
Wow, this is a spectacular section here. The formations and the colours. And as you can just make out in the white milky deposit underneath, where the water's dripping into it. So it's very shaly at the side here. Just don't want to be disturbing that too much. Now, will this ultimately bring us to the other end of what we saw earlier? We may have to turn back here. Well, if we can get through that longer bit, doesn't look as bad, does it? Let's let Tom catch up. Why we're not too sure if that's going to give any gases off when it's disturbed.
What, eh?
Very, very different. Even better.
Yeah, it's not above welly, is it?
No. The crust cut off cut left here. Well, that's going. I took the kid down there. Just cut here.
Does it continue though?
Yeah, keep going. Oh, yeah, this goes back to where them bricks are.
Which side do we need to stick to?
Where it was paved?
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. Stick to your right hand side, Tom. Right.
Right.
Okay, so we've done a full circle back to where we showed you the brick and the cobbled pathway. Oh yeah, yeah, we've done a big full loop there, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right, good.
So,
What are you going on down there?
Yeah, yeah, we've done a full loop. Once you get to where we are, you'll know where we've been.
Right.
So we've got Tom here, just returning from the big loop that we've done around this section of the man, and it's brought us back to where the trackway was bricked and cobbled.
Bit of asbestos shoot here.
So you know where you are now, don't you, when you look at them bricks?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I wonder if they had a windy pick. Yeah.
So that's kind of the first bit of part work we've seen down here proper. It's possibly a compressed air with a gasket on the end. Wow, this is a wide. It was worth coming down here. So this has got to be the main drive here. Wow.
WBS, WB.
Yeah, we've not been down here.
No.